Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. We from Group 4 will discuss about personal financial planning. First, let me introduce our group member. Ling Hui Yi, 271010. Leon Sing Tao, 271079. Maria Farzana, 270604. Shafiqah Hanim, 270675. Nurul Idayu, 270923. First, introduction. Personal financial planning is a process in planning and managing their personal financial activity. The activity they can generate expenses, income, investment, saving, or protection. The process in managing personal finance refers to the budget or financial planning made by the individual to make their financial planning cycle orderly. Personal finance refers to person to meet their personal financial goals in sufficient or short-term financial needs. Type of personal financial planning. First, income. Income is a source of cash inflow received by individual, and it is also used to support themselves and their family. Second, expenses. Expenses are all types of expenses incurred by individual for purchasing goods. Saving. Saving are excess cash used for future investment. Next is investment. Investment can buying assets that are expected to produce a rate of return, hoping that over time they will get more money than they originally invested. Last, protection. Personal protection refers to a wide range of products that can be used to guard against unforeseen and adverse events. Advantage of personal financial planning. First, individual will have money. It takes time to settle debts in orderly manner. Second, financial plans force individual to budget. When planning, money can be used to pay important bills in advance to avoid the occurrence of overdue bills. Third is personal financial plan will help individual get out of debts. Individual also can calculate the payment and debts budget for a year. Last, financial planning help individuals start planning for retirement. Interest in saving money should be made as a sign of an individual being prepared when heavy problem in finances. Disadvantage of personal financial planning. First, uncertain future. Uncertain future cannot be expected and hoped for on things that may not come again. Second, lack of accuracy in base data. Estimate the future based on the past in planning will have a different impact. Third is rapid change in environment and policies. When the plan is not flexible and suitability of the individual will make the environment change and the plan for the financial become a fail. External factor. External factor also influence individual business plan and giving negative impact.
Balance sheet is one of the three basic financial statements and is the key to financial modeling and accounting. The balance sheet shows the total assets and how the assets are financed, whether through debit or equity. It can also be called a net worth statement or a statement of financial position. The balance sheet is based on the basic equation: asset equal liability plus equity. Statement of cash flows is one of the three key financial statements that report the cash generated and spent during a specified period of time. The statement of cash flow acts as a bridge between the income statement and balance sheet by showing how money moves in and out of the business. Income tax assessment is the process of collecting and reviewing the information filled by assets in their income tax return. At the end of each financial year, all persons and entities required to file an income tax return by self-computing the amount of income earned and pay the tax due.
In personal background, Muhammad Asif bin Ahmad is currently an employee in the sales consultant Zurich Insurance Malaysia Berhad. He is 50 years old and his wife Aisha is a full-time housewife. They have 2 children, including a daughter and a son. Basically, the family consists of 4 members. His first child is 50 years old, Nina, and second child is Faisal, 17 years old, who attended secondary school in Sekolah Menengah Tunku Halid and go to school private and the fees for the 2 are 150 ringgit to be paid from January until November. The 2 of them for school expenses are 220 ringgit and went to the tuition center for tuition spent a total 300 ringgit per month from January to November. The reason for not spending during December is because of the holidays, so they did not go to school and tuition. Nowadays, insurance planning is important in life financial planning because there are many benefits of insurance planning such as protection from financial hardship. Insurance has become an essential necessity of life in today's world. Encik Muhammad Asif was found to have no insurance for himself and his family. I recommend that Encik Muhammad Asif and his family take out basic insurance in the future, such as life insurance and medical insurance. When it comes to life insurance, it protects Encik Muhammad Asif and his family financially. If he is unable to work one day, with the insurance, they can continue to lead a good lifestyle at a maximum rate. Investment planning is also the most important thing in financial planning. Investment planning is the process of determining financial goals and formulating strategies to achieve the desired strategy. Encik Muhammad Asif should invest his money in addition to saving for the future. If Encik Muhammad Asif do not invest his money, an increase in asset is likely to occur and lead to increase in net worth. According to the information provided in the balance sheet statement, Encik Muhammad Asif invest in EPF and tabung haji contribution. The EPF contribution saving is 18,000 ringgit, while the tabung haji saving is 35,000 ringgit. Then, retirement planning is the process of determining retirement income objective and the action and decision required to achieve an objective. Retirement planning requires identifying growth opportunities, forecasting expenses, creating a savings plan, and managing the assets and risks that will be faced. Encik Muhammad Asif, a private employee, is completely dependent on the employee's provident fund, EPF, which is contribute 11% of his monthly salary. Encik Muhammad Asif should reconsider about his retirement or make change to his financial strategy in the future. Last but not least is estate planning. Estate planning is known as the process of preparing the trust of only one asset in the event of disability or death. The strategy includes the asset of the heirs as well as the payment of inheritance tax. Encik Muhammad Asif estate planning covers everything. He and his family have including liquid assets, lifestyle items, investment and debt. Encik Muhammad Asif estate is jointly owned by his wife Puan Aisyah. Encik Muhammad Asif and Puan Aisyah needs to make sure that the estate they own is passed down to honest and trustworthy people in the future.
Okay, now is my part is about insurance. situation of the 1930s. Besides, one study projected that 47 million jobs in the United States will be lost, resulting in a 32% unemployment rate. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia 2020, the unemployment rate grew from 3.3% in February to 3.9% in the following month. Also, the Unemployment Insurance System (EIS) reported COVID-19 resulted in 29% of job loss among workers under age 30. With the significant increase amount of unemployment active, many feel that they are unable to cope with the current standard of living. Despite that government and private sector incentives, the lack of awareness of how to properly people manage their finances has been evident among Malaysian working adults. Department of Statistics Malaysia 2020 evaluated of the effect of COVID-19 survey on economy and individuals that showed 71.4% of Malaysians who are self-employed have savings that only can last less than 4 weeks. On the other hand, 43% of individuals claim the saving will last less than 2 weeks, while only 28% had enough to last for 2 months. Working adults are also likely to burn and drop in income due to their lack of financial awareness and excessive debt level. Bank Negara Malaysia 2018 report that young people who make up a large proportion of low-income households are more likely to have inadequate funds at their disposal to meet their daily obligations. A recently released World Bank Group of Malaysia Economy Monitor report that high rate of bankruptcy according to borrowing for consumption rather than for wealth accumulation are an increasing concern, especially among younger borrowers with limited financial knowledge and literacy. Before the outbreak, Bank Negara Malaysia 2050 survey found that it was difficult to collect around 1,000 forms from 3 out of 4 Malaysians in an emergency. Besides, more than 3,000 Malaysians do not have a particular project plan or financial discipline to manage their expenditure and debt. These young adults are affected by the fact that they often spend more than they earn. This argument finds more spending by the younger generation in later period, as these are primarily due to the inability to manage debt as a result of higher purchase transactions, mortgages, personal loan becoming guarantor, and credit debit trap. This situation indicated that Malaysian working adults are more likely to face financial difficulty during this unprecedented time to the COVID-19. In these circumstances, financial planning is therefore critical, as many working adults have noted that they are not adequately prepared for it.
Good day everyone, my name is Young Sing Tao and my metric number is 271009. Today I will discuss about a case study of personal financial planning. So because of COVID-19, Mr. Ahmad need to do a personal financial planning and need us to give him some advices. His salary is about 3,200 and the financial information are as below, which is student loan 16,000 going to repay in 120 months at the rate of 1% per year compounded monthly. Credit card debt is about 8,000 repay in 120 months rate 15% per year compounded monthly. Car loan is about 30,000 rate 3.4% repay in 108 months. Save investment 7% per year to accumulate 40,000 in the end of 10 years to purchase a condo. Rental 500, utility 100, food 800, phone 100, entertainment 150, miscellaneous 200. And he's also want to save 10% from his salary as monthly retirement savings. So the question is it good or bad for his financial planning? And provide him some financial advices for his financial planning. So this is the problem solving of our question. We use different formula because the interest rate is compounded money and not specific as in the table factor. Firstly, student loan P is 16,000, I is 1% divided by 12 months, which we get 0.083%, and N is 120 months. So 5A given P, we will get 140 and 14 cents per month. For credit card debt, P is 8,000, I is 15% divided by 12 months, we get 1.25% per month, and N is 120 months. 5A given P, we will get 127 and 90 cents per month. For car loan, P is 30,000, I is 3.4% divided by 12 months, we get 0.283% per month, and N is 108 months. So 5A given P, we will get 322 and 80 cents per month. For investment, F is 40,000 because he want to accumulate 40,000 to purchase a condo in the end of 10 years. And I is 7% divided by 12 months, we get 0.58%, and X in N is 120 months. So 5A given F, we will get 2,221.15 per month. And the saving is 10% from his salary, we get 320, and these are the living expenses for a total of 2,000. Next, so this is the formula we use to calculate the problem. After the calculation, the figure in the left side shows the monthly expenses of Mr. Ahmad. Question 1 is about determine is that good or bad for his financial planning. The answer is yes, because he has surplus money for about 58 ringgit after subtracting income 3,200 and expenses 3,141.99 cents. The expenses include debt repayment for total 590 and 84 cents, consists of student loan 140 and 14 cents, credit card debt 127 and 90 cents, car loan 322 and 80 cents. Saving is about 310 D, which is 10% for his salary. Investment is 231 and 15 cents per month. From save is investment 7% per year compounded money to accumulate 4,000 in the end of 10 years to purchase a condo. Living expenses is total of 2,000 with rental 600, transportation 150, food 800, phone 100, entertainment 150, and miscellaneous 200. So the question 2 is suggestion for him for his financial planning. Firstly, he should be abundant with financial knowledge to help him in managing the money effectively. For example, Mr. Ahmad should understand the credit card debt rate per year, so he will not make another expenses which will financially burden his financial planning. Second, he is encouraged to have side income, so he will have more money to cover the unexpected situation that would happen in the future, such as maintenance costs of the car and medical costs. Lastly, he needs to create a financial calendar to remind him to pay the debt, so he will not forget to pay the debt, and if he forget to pay the debt, the repay period will be extended and he will not going to pay off the debt in the end of 10 years. Thank you.
Last but not least, conclusion. The current environment like COVID-19 pandemic require financial management, as it is something that is most important to every individual. There are many options for individuals to manage their personal finance professionally and to get the facility trust bank and provide good service to manage individual finance more systematic. And last, personal financial can also be addressed as a management and decision in finance to individual and their family, covering planning, budget, investment, and retirement in obtain good planning for the future of the individual.